Anticipation is over. Premier League is here. Let's have a preview on the first games of the new season. The most entertaining league competition starts on Friday as Arsenal will host Leicester. After the win in the Charity Shield against Chelsea, the Gunners want to start the new season with a home win. Arsenal will miss Koscielny, Sanchez, Cazorla and Gabriel while Ozil, Mertesacker, Wilshere, and Ramsey are doubtful. Leicester travels in London in order to get a positive result. It will miss Huth and Drinkwater due to injury while Slimani and Iheanacho are still doubtful. On Saturday there are 7 games with the first game starting at 12:30 English time as Watford hosts Liverpool. Watford will be missing Zarat while Deeney is still doubtful but has good chances of playing. Liverpool travels at Hertfordshire aiming to start the season with a win. Klopp will not have the duties of Lallana, Klein, and Sakho. There are also doubts about Henderson, Coutinho, and Sturridge. At Stamford Bridge, Chelsea will meet Burnley and is called for a good start. Kante is missing his star player Eden Hazard who is injured and Victor Moses who is suspended. Bakayoko is still suffering from a knee injury so it's hard to see him on the starting lineup. Morata is expected to lead the forward line while Pedro and Willian are expected to play on the wings. Burnley is heading in London with all its players except Mane who is injured. Crystal Palace will host newly promoted Huddersfield at Selhurst Park with Frank de Boer making his debut on the bench. The Dutch manager will have to wait until the last moment in order to see if he can use Caballé, Wickham and MacArthur who are all doubtful. Huddersfield returned to the top division for the first time since 1972 and wants to have a good start on the campaign. David Wagner will not have the duties of Craney, Stankovic, and Wells, while Jonathan Hogg remains very doubtful. At Goodison Park Everton plays against Stoke City. The Toffees lost just twice at home last season and they want to repeat that achievement on this season as well, starting against Stoke on the opening game. Bolasie, Coleman and Funes Mori have serious injuries so they are all out while Barkley will probably miss the game as well. Stoke travels to Goodison Park with all players available, and hopes for a positive result. With Mauricio Pellegrino on the bench for the first time in an official game, Southampton hosts Swansea at St Mary's Stadium. Southampton has no major troubles and all the players are available. Swansea wants to start the season well and avoid relegation troubles. The visitors will miss its top scorer during last season, Fernando Llorente, and midfielders Weng and Dyer. West Bromwich hosts Bournemouth on a game that is predicted to be very close. Last season both teams avoided relegation easily and they want to do the same on this season. Macaulay and Morrison are doubtful for West Bromwich but both have very good chances of playing. Bournemouth on the other hand will miss Callum Wilson due to a knee injury while Stanislas and Steve Cook are doubtful. The last game of Saturday is between newly promoted side Brighton and Manchester City. The hosts will play on the top division for the second time after their short spell in 1983 and they hope that this time their spell will be longer. Their first opponent is Manchester City which makes its Premier League debut hard enough. Chris Hughton will not have the duties of Kyle and Baldock who are both injured. Manchester City travels to Farmer Stadium without any serious troubles as far as injuries and hopes for a good start on a season they want to dominate. On Sunday Newcastle hosts Tottenham and hopes that this season will start well as they want to mark their return to Premier League with a positive result. The only injury trouble that Rafa Benitez faces is to Andre Yedlin who suffers from a hamstring injury. The Spurs want to have a good start on the season as they want to repeat the good presence during the last 2 seasons. A draw however in St James Park will not be considered as a bad result. Mauricio Pochettino faces some injuries troubles as Lamela, Rose and Son are all doubtful for the game. The last game of the first fixture is between Manchester United and West Ham at Old Trafford. The Red Devils lost against Real Madrid for the European Super Cup so they want to have a good start on the season. Mourinho will miss Young, Shaw and Rowe due to injuries. The Portuguese manager will probably use Rashford on the starting lineup while Bailly will join Lindelof in defence. West Ham travels in Manchester without Antonio, Carroll, and Kouyaté. Former United striker Javi Hernandez will return as opponent at Old Trafford after a very successful time with Manchester United. Which team do you think will be on top at the end of the season, and which teams do you think will impress this year? Do you think that we'll have any surprises? Comment below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more. Thanks for watching.